Good morning. Today we're going to read a book called Fluffy's Silly Summer. This is a chapter book. It is a fiction chapter book, just like the ones you're writing for Writing Workshop. This is by Kate McMullen, illustrated by Mavis Smith. While we read this, I want you to think about what we learned about last week and see if these chapters could be put in a different order. The first one is called Fluffy the Hero. The second is called A Prize for Fluffy. And the third is called Big Bad Fluffy. See if they can be reversed. Here we go. Fluffy the Hero. Fluffy went home with Maxwell for summer vacation. Oh boy, thought Fluffy, I will nibble grass. I will lie in the sun. I love summer. Maxwell put Fluffy's cage in the den. He gave Fluffy seeds and water. I'm going to the park, Maxwell told Fluffy. I will see you later. Wait, thought Fluffy, what will I do? Maxwell's sister Violet came into the den. Are you tired of being in that cage? She asked Fluffy. You got that right, thought Fluffy. Do you want to go outside with me? Asked Violet. Do I ever, thought Fluffy. Take me to the grass. Violet picked up Fluffy. I'm going to take you swimming, she said. Take me what? Thought Fluffy. Hey, stop. Wait a second, thought Fluffy. I am a land animal. I walk, I run, I even trot, but I do not swim. Violet carried Fluffy outside to her wading pool. She put him on the back of a yellow duck. She pushed the duck toward the middle of the pool. Whee, she said. The duck bounced up and down. Fluffy held on to the duck's neck. Easy, big fellow, he said to the duck. I don't want to get wet. Violet jumped into the wading pool. Isn't this fun, she said. Not yet, thought Fluffy. Violet kicked and splashed. Whee, she said. The duck bounced up and down. Stop, thought Fluffy. Whoa, ducky. Then Fluffy saw a fin in the water. A shark was swimming toward Violet. Fluffy had to save her. Go, 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 Fluffy called to his duck. Fluffy rowed toward the shark. Faster, he called to his duck. The duck carried Fluffy over to the shark. Fluffy hit the shark on the head. He popped it in the nose. Fluffy hit him again, right in the teeth. That did it. The shark rolled over. Fluffy the hero rode his duck over to Violet. You are safe now, Violet, thought Fluffy. That shark will not hurt you. Violet picked Fluffy up. No, no, do not thank me, thought Fluffy the hero. I was only doing my job. Violet dunked Fluffy in the water. Whee, she cried. A hero's life is never easy, thought Fluffy. The next chapter is called A Prize for Fluffy. Maxwell, Wade, and Emma read a sign in a pet shop window. It said, Best Pets Contest. Is your pet good looking? Is your pet smart? Can your pet do a trick? Bring your pet to Mr. Small's pet shop on Saturday at 1 o'clock. There will be prizes for the best pets. Fluffy could win a prize, Emma said. A prize, thought Fluffy. I'll win all the prizes. On Saturday morning, Emma washed Fluffy's face and ears. Maxwell washed Fluffy's paws. Wade turned him over and washed his tummy. Enough, thought Fluffy. I'm not going for the clean prize. We want to enter Fluffy in the contest, Maxwell told Mr. Small. You are looking at the big winner, thought Fluffy. Mr. Small wrote down Fluffy's name. All kinds of pets came for the contest, but there was only one other guinea pig. Maxwell put Fluffy down beside it. I'm a crested pig, the other guinea pig told Fluffy. She scratched her head. I am going to win this contest. Fluffy's eyes got very big. The other guinea pig was Kiss. Kiss did not seem to remember Fluffy, but Fluffy remembered her. Kiss had eaten his Valentine apple. Kiss had said his toys were junk. Fluffy did not like Kiss. I am beautiful, Kiss told Fluffy. I am smart. I can do a million tricks. I will win all the prizes. I don't think so, thought Fluffy. Kiss, called Mr. Small. A girl took Kiss onto the stage. Kiss turned around. Kiss counted to 1. Kiss rolled over. Fluffy thought Kiss was very good. He bit his nails. Can I beat her? He wondered. Did you see me? Kiss asked when her turn was over. I was really great, wasn't I? Kiss scratched her head again. Fluffy saw some dark spots on her crest. Kiss had fleas. One of her fleas jumped onto Fluffy. Yikes, thought Fluffy. Fluffy, called Mr. Small. Maxwell carried Fluffy onto the stage. He put Fluffy down. Fluffy shook his head. He shook his arms and legs. He had to get that flea off. Fluffy skipped across the stage. Go, Fluffy, called Wade. Fluffy turned upside down and kicked his feet. What a pig, called Emma. Fluffy scratched his head with one paw. He rubbed his tummy with the other. He had to get rid of that flea. The flea was on Fluffy's head. All of Fluffy's jumping around had made the flea very dizzy. The flea jumped off Fluffy. Yes, thought Fluffy. The flea was gone. He pumped his paw in the air as he ran off stage. Here is a prize, said Mr. Small. It is for the best dancer. Fluffy. Everyone clapped and clapped. Wow, Maxwell said. How did Fluffy get to be such a good dancer? I think I will keep that a secret, thought Fluffy. So that was the end of chapter 2. Could that have been chapter 1? The only thing different was that it said Fluffy went home with Maxwell for summer vacation. That's really the only setup we had. The author must have assumed you've read Fluffy books before. This is the last chapter called Big Bad Fluffy. See if this could have been switched with Fluffy with the prize. Let's look. Maxwell took Fluffy out to the backyard. Fluffy looked around. It's a jungle out here, he thought. Keep an eye on Fluffy, Maxwell, said his mom. Don't worry, said Maxwell. Fluffy won't go anywhere. Maxwell lay down in the backyard. He put Fluffy down next to him. Maxwell watched Fluffy nibble grass. He watched him sniff the ground. Maxwell closed his eyes. Fluffy wandered away. In the jungle, thought Fluffy, danger is everywhere. Fluffy walked into the jungle. A lion poked his head out of the brush. Get back, thought Fluffy. You do not want to mess with the big bad pig. The lion ran back into the brush. Fluffy made his way through the jungle. A snake lay in his path. Go away, thought Fluffy, or I will tie you in a big bad knot. The snake crawled off. Fluffy walked deeper into the jungle. A tiger jumped out at him. You don't scare me, thought Fluffy. I'm big and I'm bad. The tiger hurried away. Fluffy smiled. It is good to be big and bad, he thought. Suddenly, a dog barked at Fluffy. Fluffy jumped. He started running. He saw a hole at the bottom of a tree. He dove into it to hide. But the hole was not empty. It was full of baby rabbits. Fluffy saw the dog running for the rabbit hole. Fluffy jumped into the nest of baby rabbits. The dog stuck its head into the rabbit hole. Fluffy tried to look like a cute baby bunny. The dog went away. Sometimes, thought Fluffy, it is good to be little and cute. Just then, Mama Rabbit came home. Mama Rabbit picked up one of her babies. She picked up another one. She bent down to pick up Fluffy. Uh-oh, thought Fluffy. You are not one of my babies, Mama Rabbit said. She growled at Fluffy. Get out of my nest or you will be sorry. Fluffy leaped out of the nest. He jumped out of the rabbit hole. He ran across the backyard straight to Maxwell. Maxwell opened his eyes. I knew you would not go anywhere, he said to Fluffy. Maxwell picked Fluffy up and took him inside. Sometimes, thought Fluffy, it is good to be home. And that is the end of Fluffy's Silly Summer. There were 3 different adventures in Fluffy's Silly Summer. Could those adventures have been put in a different order? I think they could have. But Kate McMullen decided to put them in the order that they were put in, and it did make a really nice book. There are many adventures of Fluffy. If you liked that, there are lots of different adventures of Fluffy the Classroom Guinea Pig. You can check them out online. This is Fluffy's Silly Summer, and it's a wonderful example of a fiction chapter book, 3 different adventures. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.